Welcome back to Sprint Learn Hub. We've explored the Agile Manifesto and the values behind flexible work. Now we arrive at a classic project management debate: Agile versus Waterfall. Many beginners assume Agile is the modern, undisputed champion, making traditional methods obsolete. The reality is strictly practical. The right choice depends entirely on the nature of your project. The level of uncertainty and the likelihood of change dictate which framework you should use. This sequential stair-step diagram represents Waterfall. It's best for predictable work with perfectly clear requirements. You gather requirements and design up front, locking the plan before building. But this strict sequence carries massive risk. Waiting until the final testing phase to realize requirements were wrong costs months. This rigid structure forces a late feedback loop. By the time you realize the customer's needs have shifted, correcting your course is slow and incredibly expensive. We can visualize Agile as a continuous pulsing loop. It is an adaptive framework for complex work, where the final solution cannot be fully known. Instead of waiting, you release early. Users interact immediately, providing feedback, allowing your team to pivot. This split screen highlights their mechanics. Waterfall uses heavy upfront planning and late delivery, while Agile uses continuous planning. Feedback in Waterfall happens late, making change expensive. In Agile, frequent feedback makes change manageable. Waterfall measures success by original plans. Agile measures delivered value. Waterfall attempts to eliminate uncertainty through precise prediction. Agile manages uncertainty through continuous learning. Agile doesn't mean skipping planning. It happens continuously, from a product vision down to a sprint plan. Scrum executes these plans using repeating events. The Daily Scrum adjusts daily work, the Sprint Review inspects outcomes, and the Retrospective improves team collaboration. Consider this 9-month timeline for Team 1. They use a traditional waterfall approach, designing for 2 months, building for 4, and waiting until month 9 to let users try the platform. Based on this timeline, what critical risk do they face before launch? Look at the timeline below. Team 2 uses an Agile approach. They release a functional version in brief 2-week iterations. By collecting user feedback immediately, they adjust features cycle by cycle. Each iteration curves their trajectory closer to what the market demands. Agile does not guarantee a flawless product. Its primary value is drastically reducing the financial and temporal risk of building the wrong thing. This summary matrix outlines ideal conditions. Choose Waterfall when requirements are perfectly stable, regulations are heavy, or physical constraints demand strict sequencing. Choose Agile when requirements are uncertain, the product is complex, and your environment requires rapid adaptation based on feedback. A quick warning: avoid fake Agile. Using Scrum vocabulary like sprints or stand-ups will accomplish nothing if your team maintains rigid, uncommunicative habits. As a Scrum Master, your task isn't to force Agile onto every project. Your role is to identify complexity and use adaptation to manage it. Next time, we will define the mechanics of the Scrum framework itself and show exactly how it turns this adaptive mindset into daily action. See you then at Sprint Learn Hub.